Hi everyone, today we will discuss more than 60 MCQs of the play The Way of the World. As we discussed yesterday, 65 MCQs, and the link is given in the description. You people can watch from there, and we will done almost 125 MCQs of this play. So thank you so much. Keep watching the videos. Have a great day. 66. Who is the leader of Cable Night Club in the play The Way of the World? Lady Wishford. 67. Who is Fievel in the play The Way of the World? Lady Wishford, Mad or Servant. 68. Who promises Fievel to reward her with land and money if she helps him in his scheme? Mirabel. 69. Foible married Dash in a sacred ceremony in the play. Wetwell. 70. Who is Wetwell in the play? Petulant's best friend, Lady Wishford's nephew, Melament and Arabella's cousin. Who joined Sir Wilful's plan to move around the continent in the play, The Way of the World? Whitwood along with Petulant. 73. Who is missing in the play? Milament's maid or servant, we can say. 74. Who testifies against Marwood about her affairs with Fennel in the play The Way of the World? Mincing. Petulant is Whitwood's best friend. He is dash, foolish, naughty, and boisterous. 76. How does Sir Wilful want to refine himself? By traveling to France. 77. How does Petulant think about Milament's beauty in the play The Way of the World? As one might think a vase is beautiful. 98. Why did Sir Wilful come to England in the play The Way of the World? To learn French. 79. How does Sir Wilful make a bad impression on his cousin Melament? By getting drunk. 80. Sir Wilful is dash year old as mentioned in the play The Way of the World. 40. 81. Melament loves dash in the play The Way of the World. Poetry. 82. How does Melament behave with Mirabel before their engagement? She respects. 82. How does Melament behave with Mirabel before their engagement? She respects. 83. With whom does Melament pass time to make Mirabel jealous before their engagement? Whitwood and Petulant. 84. What kind of relation does Melament have with her aunt Lady Wishford? She supports Lady Wishford. 85. What are the main themes of the play The Way of the World? Jealousy, deceit, women indulgence. 87. What genre is used in the play The Way of the World? Comedy of manners and restoration comedy. 88. Who tries to swindle Lady Wishford and Millamant out of their fortunes in the play The Way of the World? Fennel. 89. Dash was once a beggar who was saved and provided a job by Lady Wishford. Foible. 90. Which character is the highest on the listing in the play The Way of the World is the order of the dramatist persona follows the order of power in restoration period. Fennel. 91. There were three women in the couch outside the chocolate house and they sent a coachman in to inquire whether Dash there petulant. 92. Who planned to put Whitwell in costume and pretend he is Sir Rowald in the play The Way of the World? Mirabel. 93. Whose two quotes are found on the title page of the play The Way of the World? Horace's satire. 94. Who loves poetry and is independent in the play The Way of the World. Milament 95. According to Dash, Milament has which craft in his eyes in the play The Way of the World. Lady Wishford 96. Dash is an intellectual, clever man about town and fashionable. Mirabelle 97. In the play The Way of the World, Lady Wishford falls in love with Sir Rowland. 98. In which park are the two friends Mrs. Marwood and Mrs. Fennel walking and discussing men and love? St. James Park. 99. Who is traitorous fellow and has not so good reputation around the town in the play The Way of the World? Fennel 100. Whose poem is Mirabelle reciting in the play The Way of the World? Edmund Weller, sorry. Axavic, Yani 101. Who is the aunt to Melament, Sir Wilful, and Whitwood in the play The Way of the World? Lady Wishford. 102. One of the following characters from the play The Way of the World hates mankind, himself, and the whole treacherous world. Mention Mrs. Marwood. 103. In the play The Way of the World, Fennel delivers a prologue in which William Congreue complains about the high expectations of the audience and the general inability of the answer is point to please everyone. 104. Mrs. Marwood is Lady Wishford's friend. She had an affair with Fennel, who pretend to be angered by the news of Lady Wishford and vows to kill Mirabelle in the play The Way of the World. Watwell 106. Dash never marries a man uh, who could neither read nor write in the play The Way of the World. Arabella 107. Who gives instructions for the newlyweds to meet him at Rosamond's Pond at 1 o'clock in the play The Way of the World? Mirabelle 108. How much how much dowry of Milament does Lady Wishford controls in the play The Way of the World? 6,000 pounds. Only 6,000 pounds. 109. What does the coachman ask for refreshment for the passengers in the play The Way of the World? Cinnamon water, two dishes of chocolate, and a basket of grapes. 110. Who speaks aloud in praise of Sucking's poetry in the play The Way of the World? Milament. 111. Who released Mirabelle by telling him not to look inflexibly wise like King Solomon in the play The Way of the World? Milament. 112. Who argues that the women who blush are either guilty of knowing too much about sex or ill-bred? The correct answer is petulant. 113. Who vows to murder Mirabelle by poisoning his wine in the play The Way of the World? Lady Wishford. 114. In the play The Way of the World, remarks in this way: men only love women. Temporary women would be better off spun men. Mrs. Fennel is the answer. 115. Who muses that Wilful will return as improved is a Dutch skipper from whale fishing? The answer is Wetwood. 116. Dash is Melament's mad to reveal the true plots in the play The Way of the World, mincing. 117. Who informs Mirabelle that his nephew is coming to visit her before going to Travel across Europe to improve his mind. Wishford. 118. Lady Wishford considers Millamant, secretly agrees to marry Sir Wilful to save her inheritance. 119. From which story is Millamant trying to learn in the way of the world? Phoebus and Daphne. Phoebus and Daphne. So these were all the MCQs into parts. Like 65 MCQs were shared yesterday, and today I shared almost 60 to 65. So these were all the MCQs about the play The Way of the World by William Congreue. So I hope that you will watch all the videos and you will understand all the MCQs and get prepared for your examinations. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Stay connected.